es de la Liga Internacional Antiprohibicionista. My name is Marco Perduca, and I am the Executive Director of the International Anti-Prohibitionist League. It's a great honor for me to be here today in the very first convention of anti-prohibitionists in Americas. My function today is just to introduce our first speaker. And before we do that, I would like to present my organization very briefly. The International Anti-Prohibitionist League is, we feel that drugs, as we know them today, are dangerous because they are illegal. We have been working in Italy, nonviolent protests, and other parts of Europe, and we've had many recommendations in the European Parliament, and starting today, we are looking very hard today in the world to change the policies and the laws regarding drugs. The three most important conventions are those of the United Nations, and we are organizing. In the European Parliament in October, we have prepared a document which is called and directed to the Kofi Annan and all of the member states of the United Nations, so that we should begin a reform, a process of review and radical fact-finding regarding this topic. My companion, Mr. Gustavo de Grif, will talk about this today. On the 13th of September last year, this got a formal recommendation by the European Parliament and 10 member states of that organization. Okay, we will be coordinating all of the voices, the anti-prohibitionist. In this sense, we're going to start today with one of the bravest and most critical and most important voices in this concept is Mr. Gustavo de Grif, and he is the former prosecutor general from Colombia. And he has talked about this topic for many, many years. He has talked about how we need to change the general context of our discussion in this issue. Mr. de Grif feels that in order to stop drug trafficking and drug dealing, we need to legalize drugs. It should be a controlled legalization of all of these substances, and I would like to invite Mr. de Grif to come up here. My words are not as valuable as those that he will direct to you today.
Yeah.